everybody, it's your boy Teddy back for another video on my YouTube channel. Now, I have something really cool today and finally something actually noteworthy to put out for you guys. I was always really a pretty avid fan of the Pokemon VGC draft style tournaments, which is basically like you would set up a team, get yourself a team name. Like I myself is the Long Island Latias because I love Latias and I'm from Long Island. Long Island represent. You would choose your team name, you would go up against a bunch of other teams, and you would go in a designated order. The order would usually be a snake draft, meaning it would go down the list, and then the person at the bottom would pick twice, and then it would go right back up. You would go in that order, and you would pick in the showdown tiers, and you would go OU, UU, RU, NU, and then usually NU and PU were mixed up together. And you would go like that until everybody in the league had 3 Pokemon from each tier. Now, those 12 Pokemon made up your Pokemon team that you were allowed to use throughout the entire competition. So I myself tried to stick to this general idea of using the one team that you can use throughout the entirety of the competition, and I didn't really know at first how I could figure that out, but what I came up with was this. Theme decks come out constantly. Do people actually use the theme decks? Not really. They're more for kids to play with their friends and whatever. Us in the big boy quote meta would probably more likely be using battle arena type decks. Probably building our own from packs because you don't get the things that you need from those decks. Now we finally have a place to put those theme decks to use. So you start with your base theme deck. Let's say the Water Shuriken Greninja deck from Breakpoint. So I'll be using this deck to explain to you how the draft process works. So the EX draft is up. Now say I want to use Manaphy EX so I can use the Aqua Tube ability and have all my water Pokemon have no retreat cost if they have a water energy attached. I take that, nobody else can use that Manaphy in their draft for the rest of the draft. Now, if they pull it in their packs, that's a whole different story. You're completely allowed to use it, but that's the only one that you're allowed to use. If you draft that Manaphy, you're allowed to use as many as you want. It does not matter. Then let's go to the break. Now, say with my giant Water Shuriken deck, I want to draft that Greninja Break, so I can actually physically use my Greninja Break deck. If I get lucky enough and nobody takes that from me, it's all mine. I'm going to destroy the entire competition with that deck. But if someone takes it from me beforehand and I don't get that Greninja Break, I'm not going to be able to use it because that does not come in a theme deck. And on that note, the same rule is going to apply when you're drafting for your basic Mon, your 2-tier Mon, and your 3-tier Mon. You're the only person who can draft those. Nobody else can. But there's another contingency. You're going to be given, in the beginning, 5 booster packs. Those booster packs can be any of the sets that are allowed in what I'm allowing in this draft format. You open up those 5 packs and anything that you pull inside of those packs, you're allowed to put in your deck. Basically kind of like a pre-release tournament, but you're not allowed to multiply those by as many as you want like your draft picks. So those are strictly limited to the amount that you pull inside of your deck, inside of your packs. So say you pulled Shaman EX, you are set. Like you're allowed to use that Shaman, you're going to have one of the fastest decks in the competition. Upon every win each week, you're going to be given an extra pack. And just as the weeks progress, for each week, you're going to be given an extra pack. So you have the potential to get 2 extra packs per week to add to your deck in any way you so choose. So by the end of this competition, your deck's going to be pretty beefed up. And now for the rules. Yes, the rules, because there has to be rules for literally everything in life. Okay, so of your draft, you don't have to use everything that you drafted. You only have to use 5 of your cards. Now you can use those 5 cards in any way that you want. You can use your 3 Pokemon evolution line, so that takes up 3 of your cards right there, and then your 2 supporters, so then there's your 5 cards right there. Or if you'd like, you can use your 3 Pokemon evolution line and your 2 Pokemon evolution line, making another 5 cards. Or if you'd like, you can use all of the cards that you drafted if that's what your deck requires. It is completely your prerogative. Now the winner advances every week, and the person with the best score at the end of this the season, I guess we'll call it a season. Yeah, season. Person with the best score at the end of the season will receive a shit ton of packs and more than likely a pretty good card. I'm thinking either a Shaman or probably like a Secret Rare Versus Seeker or something like that. Something valuable out of the Roaring Skies packs that you really can't get very easily. So I'm hoping to have a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to be posting a lot of the updates. I'm going to be posting a lot of the videos themselves up on the YouTubes so you guys can stay updated. This is not going to be the only season that I'm going to be running of this if it's successful. So be sure to stick around. If you like it, you guys could be the next team in the Teddy's Pokemon TCG tournament.